got Morton Salt More Than One. We've got McDonald's. And guess here's the zinger on the McDonald's one before we continue is my second one for McDonald's, which I cannot find. Even if I do Google search video, by the way, if you want to see a movie that you have to pay for, go to Google search, enter just the name of the movie, and then put full movie, and then click video and keep scrolling. Some foreign channel's going to have it. Brand new. Anyway, enough said. So I can't find this one. But the second one of the McDonald's campaign was a Shamrock Shake commercial. Now, this was not a fun one for me as my second for McDonald's because I have to walk out of McDonald's holding a Shamrock Shake looking normal and then freeze frame as soon as I sip it. And this is back in the day where you literally freeze frame. They take a Polaroid of it, then you go do what you do. The script lady, continuity, whatever they call them now, script supervisor, is in charge of the Polaroid. So all you really get is that lady telling you to go back in the same place and then look at the Polaroid and say, arm up. And it's kind of a blink, but you kind of can see that it's like a blink. Point being, I turned into a leprechaun. I did not like turning into a leprechaun, okay, because the whole street was open. So everybody on the street could see me because I had to do a jig. Now I'm Irish. I know what a jig is, and I did a proper jig, which is da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So I literally told my dad to tell the director, get a fucking sheet or something to cover that back end up so every little girl walking home from school doesn't see me dancing like a leprechaun in a ridiculous outfit with a hat, orange, green. Oh my God. It was like a nightmare. Third and last campaign was for M&Ms. Now there's a interesting flip on this in the end, which created a family for me. But here it is. So the first one I did was that when that happened. And what happened was I was hired by Joe Hanwright, a brilliant director, commercials exclusively. So it was thanks mom, like the kid thanks the mom like incessantly for chocolate. And so the first one was, of course, mother gives candy, kid thanks mom. So I was in my little bow tie and my little jack, suit. I said, thanks mom. Well, guess who was doing craft service, not catering at that time, only because she knew Joe Hanwright was my stepmother, my former stepmother, Sandra Palouse. So my dad being my guardian that day and her being there working, they met and they fell in love and they went, I don't know, to her house, and then suddenly there's a baby. But I got hired again, campaign, for another for another, I'm getting all the campaigns mixed up, the M&Ms. And again, it was thanks, Mom, but I was older looking. This was like at least a year later. And so I do the thanks, Mom, but this is an Easter one. And he even told me, make a hat, make a visor, have fun. So I did. I colored a hat the night before and I did it, and it was a very successful campaign. So the weird thing is, in conclusion, is the first time I met my stepmom was when she was helping the director do the fittings. And it was really weird and abrupt because you go in for a fitting, they drag you in a room, throw stuff on you and whatever. So I see the director and then I'm dragged in the room by my future stepmother who's tugging and pinning and whatever, and then dragging me back to the director to be looked at. And that is the first time I ever met my stepmom. And I don't even think she remembers. And I certainly know Mino doesn't, because he's only 4 years old sitting on the floor staring at his mom helping me. Mino Palouse, Voyagers. So that's my 3 campaign story for commercials. I hope it was entertaining. It certainly was interesting to stroll down that lane after so very long. And so thank you for joining me. Your valuable time is valuable and I appreciate it. And until tomorrow, same lineup roughly, pretty much. And I love you. Bye.